Abushia Yebemo Bibia Kwaba, Shronkoso, Abanama one political channel, POG Media, Shmesho, Safi, and Asawaba, Obela can also subscribe and have to my schedule, Medino, Amafu from Sensa, Etume, Aka, and some, Echoes my Ganamo, yes, so ya the penny say, Brandano, Yebemia Bida for Ehun, the Echo, and the Eban, and some, and Echoso, El Palisca Harinisu. Abushia and Chabiana Chese, Attorney General the Beto Abantisa, NDC National Organizer Joseph Yamin Mano, he is involved in illegal mining and say a former good pie friend Galamsey Papa no Utubi essence ase issue na busuan news no beto abontene yade a anye Joseph Yamin de a chese okochocho to ni page a odidi Attorney General atama na ebi mutwa se entwa yi na abusuan anso ho papa no Joseph Yamin eto aso anachese or 2030 just Dominic Ayene Attorney General what you say that Dominic Ayene so or when a series of scandals such as a papane dena or the beba or the ebeba abontina ebusuya eyadia Attorney General edin ka share say Akuffo enye investigations nenda me no ka say breaking news a yensa can say eyadia Akuffo information so magada abra omoye omo investigations ni nyina omo submit e de akwa Attorney General so eba abe proceed borum ewo court abusuya Joseph Yamin eto etwi min waste time kran black rasta e de nsem no munchi mu abadom ya mepese mbem yakwa akuti de course na sana be kon mesho so nya like jumedi na obe like share ma foforo nsa entum enkebi medamasi
held his hands, but from afar I feel his spirit and his energy. He said that they were going to take only members of their political party, the NDC, to go for the World Cup. I think it was the World Cup at the time. And that if you are not a member of his political party, the nation would not sponsor you to go and cheer the Black Stars on. For me, I thought that was very divisive. NDC people are Ghanaians, yes, but they are not the only Ghanaians we have. NPP people are Ghanaians, but they are not the only Ghanaians we have. It is a mediocre, shallow-minded politician who thinks that everything must come to his political divide. That way, you can't win new souls. That way, you will not be able to satisfy people, even God. When he sends down his rain, he doesn't only look at those who worship him and are in his good books and support him. It rains on every other house. That's why Bob Marley said in his music, when the rain fall, it don't fall upon one man house. It fall on everybody else. This is Yamin. Now, Yamin has been fingered as a kingpin of Galamsey. One of the reasons Nana Akuffo Addo lost the election, Galamsey and lies and arrogance. Yamin is fingered as a man who is also hiding under the NDC. The power that they have had, and he's doing Galamsey. So Dominic Akuritinga Ayeni says that, listen, my duty is to be the justice minister. Make sure that everything is just. It doesn't matter whether it is people from my party or the other party, as long as they are hurting the mother country Ghana, they must be dealt with. And I applaud him. So quickly, he asked for an investigation into this man's activities. Just like A+, Albert a little somber, he's also fired back. Run it, my youth. And this is from Ghana Web. What is Yamin saying? Yamin has told a very beautiful story, but at the end of the story, we historians and literature students will call that a fable. Yamin's cryptic post on AG's probe over alleged Galamsey involvement sparks reactions. Run it. Watch this. Now, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene, has directed the Economic an organized crime office in Yoko to investigate the national organizer of the NDC, Joseph Yamin, the whole national organizer, and the national vice chairman, Yakubu Abanga, over their alleged involvement in illegal mining, aka Galamsey. Now, in a letter dated Tuesday, July 15, and that's yesterday, 2025, Dr. Ayini instructed Iyoko to initiate a full-scale investigation into the named individuals, citing growing public concern, corroborated by media reports and intelligence regarding unauthorized Iyoko to extend its investigations to any other persons found to be complicit in unlawful mining activities. Run it, my youth. Hey, what a man. The Lion of the Upper East, Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. The directive has triggered a response from Joseph Yamin on his official Facebook page. And what did Yamin write? Flip it. Look at what he wrote. Once upon a time, in the 4BN barracks complex, we used to go hunting for cats. Yamin is a cat eater. And when people eat cats in Ghana, we know where they are coming from. Where he's coming from, the people are a very humble, cultural loving people. It's one of my favorite regions in Ghana. I wouldn't mention the name. My brother, my sister, we used to go hunting for cats. And in one of our hunting expeditions, we chanced upon a cat which belonged to a soldier. As we were closing in on catching the cat, the owner of the cat came out of his room and we had to run for cover, he said. Flip. Typical of a soldier, he traced us to where we had camped, preparing one that we had caught already. Upon approaching us, he said, "Joe, so you people wanted to add my cat to what you are preparing, eh?" And we flatly denied. But he said, "I saw these dogs around you chasing my cat, and you are here denying." These were his last statements before leaving us. Tomorrow, everybody go hear of it. And truly, the next morning, the news started spreading like wildfire. Yamin concluded his story with the soldier's quote, "Tomorrow, everybody go hear of it," along with a proverbial warning about not waking a sleeping lion, as it may take drastic action when roused. So, where Akuritinga is coming from, if anything at all, they don't eat cats, they eat dogs. Or sometimes dog eaters also cross carpets and eat cats and vice versa. On a more serious note, people are reading meanings into this. What Joseph Yamin may mean is that, you know what? Your secrets are also coming out. You, Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, tomorrow, everybody would hear your hidden secrets. The cats that you have been stealing and eating, and those that you tried to catch and failed. Tomorrow, everybody will hear. It's the same thing. A+. Threatened Akuritinga Ayini with. A+ was quick to say, you are not so clean. Oh. People are going to hear about you right now. You are a very corrupt old man. In fact, corrupt old fool. And you, the so-called Attorney General, we are going to start coming after you with all these things. People will hear. And these are tactics of Kennedy Japan. That's how he operates. I have the pictures. I will show the pictures. Read my lips. I dare you. Things like that. We know that that is what Kennedy Japan does. So these guys might be his students. Joseph Yamin, A+, and maybe a few other people. But my brother, they say when you go to equity, you go with clean hands. Why do people wait until they start coming after them and then they threaten to expose the wrongs of other people? It means that they are not patriotic. Hi! A strong position like the Attorney General's position. If you have known him as a cat thief, you should blow the whistle louder than a trumpet before we even make a mistake of putting him there. Don't wait until he's coming after you, then you start to talk about how you and him used to go and steal cats. I'm speaking proverbially. Or, all of a sudden, because he's going to investigate you, which Dominic Akuritinga Ayini has vowed he will do no matter what. No threats will stop him from doing that. My brother, my sister, he will investigate them. He's coming after you, so all of a sudden, he's a corrupt old fool. This guy didn't use those words, but he says tomorrow, everybody go hear. The secrets will come out. Bring his photo here. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. I feel sorry for you. Hey, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. I feel sorry for you. Why do you allow little boys? When I call them little boys, some of them are just new politicians like A+. The position you have held, none of these guys, including Paul Adumochiri, may be able to smell that all their lives. It's possible. And remember, all these people I mentioned are my brethren. But Ghana first, brethren. I don't like it when people blackmail. I have a photo of Black Rasta giving a certain girl a doggy style 5 years ago. Right now, Black Rasta is coming to investigate me, so I'm going to put that photo out. Put it out. If Ghanaians say they don't want to listen to me again, so be it. But I'll call your bluff. It doesn't mean I am so clean. So, no. Nobody is so clean like that. But we try to stay away from death. Once in a while, some death may slap us from wherever we can find. We have to quickly try and clean. If before I clean up the death, you are able to take a photo, a video of me, and you want to put it out, I feel sorry for Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. Why is it that anytime you want to investigate somebody, this somebody has something dirty about you to bring out? Are you that dirty? Or you are weak, so they want to use that to frighten you off? Can I know? And what happened to the A+ issue? Is it still being investigated, or he has scared you off? Oh, I feel sorry for this brother. I really feel sorry deeply for him. Maybe when I meet him, before I even say good afternoon, tears might come out of my eye. Because the attacks. And he doesn't seem to have a really solid defense. What do I mean by a solid defense? He doesn't seem to have supporters like that. People who stand by him and vouch for him and push him. He looks like he's a lone soldier. No matter how strong the ram is, it will never win a war against the wolf pack or the pride of lions. I'm speaking. That's him. That's him. Akuritinga Ayene. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. For a reason, I love this man so much. For a reason, I want to get close to this man. For a reason, I feel that this man is going to achieve a lot. My brother, my sister, a couple of months ago, he had his very first attack. And that attack seemingly came from a sitting parliamentarian. My own very good brethren, A+. In fact, he called him a fool. We all remember those tweets. And we remember the Facebook posts. My very good brethren, A+, came back and apologized. And he said that somebody had taken hold, or better still, hacked his account. Not many people believe this, but it happened. I thought it was so disrespectful to this man's age and his capacity. If you don't respect the man, respect the position he holds. I love people who speak their minds. But when people overly attack them, all because he was investigating A+ in a certain national service corruption related issue. And A+ came out attacking him, his personality, calling him a fool, and threatening to expose his corrupt activities as well. He went back to say, when you were going to contest as an MP, I know some of the people who financed you. In fact, and you are equally corrupt, as if to say. So this man came out, tried to stand his ground and say, bring it on. Whatever you have said will not change the velocity with which I'm coming at you in this investigation. The second person to attack him was Paul Adom Ochre. Please find me the photos of A+, Paul Adom Ochre, because I'm going to be using them anytime soon. Please. Paul Adom Ochre is another journalist that I truly love. In fact, he makes mistakes just like every other journalist. It's not every time he's able to satisfy his followers. Sometimes he falls short, and that is just human. It could be information-wise or even personality-wise. In terms of the mood, sometimes you can go overboard or calm down. The first time I saw somebody like Akuffo kicked out of a certain discussion on live TV. It was Paul Addo Ochre who did it. Because Kofi Wayo came on the show and was making a lot of allegations, and he asked him to prove those allegations. Kofi Wayo is not that kind of person who would work with files and all that. He's not a Kweku Baku. But on Paul Addo Ochre show, at least at the time, you would have to show some kind of documentation. And when Kofi Wayo got angry, they both got angry. And he sacked Kofi Wayo. If Kofi Wayo would not apologize for something he had said. I watched that live on TV. Earlier, you saw a photograph of Paul Addo Ochre being juxtaposed. My brother, my sister. Now watch this. Paul Addo Ochre became the second man to attack Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini as the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. The first one was A+, who called him a fool, an old fool. He has since apologized.
Abusianti just when some also political hiring so I say NDC National Organizer Joseph Yamin papa no so eto atwa chese sa Galamsey campaign sa e wo Ghana ha no papa no odum akutene a Galamsey papa no sa o hye Ashanti region ho ebra obono abusua ese woni ensese ka chewa enda me no wo kase yade a Attorney General Dominic Ayeni etimi aboa expose papa ne nam etoto ayampe a chese threatener or threat Attorney General no chese obi beka sebi threatening hunu isante bone no wadi ya chese Akuffo yen nhwehwemu oju wodi say like untu for magudi a adentina wo say wo panic achese black rasta so amfa Joseph Yamin ho anchen isan say Attorney General we buy no Dominic Ayeni no obi asori na threat papa nya hu scandal bi na chese opeso expose omo a na chese o master te no mo threaten A+ ye bi na chese Paul Addo Ochre na this time around ono ankasa ne party member Joseph Yamin so astatia or threaten abusua chese na enye ensem kuma medem besia na madam asese moje epene ami kuti ensem a ekoso political highway so POG Media medamasi